Youcat, question number 367. The fourth commandment: honor your father and your mother. Exodus chapter 20 verse 12. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land which the Lord your God gives you. To whom does the fourth commandment refer, and what does it require of us? The fourth commandment refers in the first place to one's physical parents, but also to the people to whom we owe our life, our well-being, our security, and our faith. What we owe in the first place to our parents, namely love, gratitude, and respect, should also govern our relationship to people who guide us and are there for us. There are many people who represent for us a God-given, natural, and good authority. Foster or step-parents, older relatives and ancestors, educators, teachers, employers, superiors. In the spirit of the fourth commandment, we should do them justice. In the broadest sense, this commandment applies even to our duties as citizens to the state. St. Augustine says, the life of the parents is the book which the children read. Pope Benedict XVI would say, the family is a necessary good for people, an indispensable foundation for society, and a great and lifelong treasure for couples. It is a unique good for children who are meant to be the fruit of the love of the total and generous self-giving of their parents. Question number 368. What place does the family have in God's plan of creation? A man and a woman who are married to each other form, together with their children, a family. God wills that the love of the spouses, if possible, should produce children. These children, who are entrusted to the protection and care of their parents, have the same dignity as their parents. God Himself, in the depths of the Trinity, is communion. In the human sphere, the family is the primordial image of communion. The family is the unique school of living in relationships. Nowhere do children grow up as well as in an intact family, in which they experience heartfelt affection, mutual respect, and responsibility for one another. Finally, faith grows in the family too. The family is, the church tells us, a miniature church, a domestic church, the radiance of which should invite others into this fellowship of faith, charity, and hope. Blessed Teresa of Calcutta would say, tuberculosis and cancer are not the most terrible sickness. I think that a much more terrible sickness is to be unwanted and unloved. Father Patrick Poyton says, the family that prays together stays together. Question number 369. Why are families irreplaceable? Every child is descended from one father and one mother and longs for the warmth and safety of a family so that he may grow up secure and happy. The family is the basic cell of human society. The values and principles that are lived out in the small circle of the family are what makes solidarity in the life of larger society possible in the first place. Pope Benedict XVI would say, it is only the rock of total, irrevocable love between a man and a woman that can serve as the foundation on which to build a society that will become a home for all mankind. Question number 370. Why should the state protect and promote families? The welfare and future of a state depend on the ability of the smallest unit within it, the family, to live and develop. No state has the right to intrude on the basic cell of society, the family, by its regulations or to question its right to exist. No state has the right to define the family differently, for the family's commission comes from the Creator. No state has the right to deprive the family of its fundamental functions, especially in the area of education. On the contrary, every state has the duty to support families with its assistance and to ensure that its material needs are met. If the family is in order, the state will be in order. If the state is in order, the great community of humankind will live in peace. Question number 371. How does a child respect his parents? A child respects and honors his parents by showing them love and gratitude. Children should be grateful to their parents in the first place because they received their life from the love of their parents. This gratitude establishes a lifelong relationship of love, respect, responsibility, and obedience, rightly understood. Especially in times of need, sickness, and old age, children should lovingly be there for their parents and care for them faithfully. Gospel of Mark, chapter 10, verse 13 and 14 would say, and they were bringing children to him, that he might touch them, and the disciples rebuked them. But when Jesus saw it, he was indignant and said to them, let the children come to me, do not hinder them, for to such belongs the kingdom of God. G.K. Chesterton would say, the fascination of children lies in this, that with each of them all things are remade and the universe is put again upon its trial. God bless you all.